This is one of the best, if not the best, hot hatch in Gran Turismo 7, and today I am behind the wheel of this car once again because, well, as you see, an engine swap. Yes, with update 1.62 they are taking the AMG A45 and, well, making it better because the engine swap we have for it is absolutely insane. Now the wild part about it is this car with its standard engine fully upgraded is not a slouch at all. I mean, we're talking about 574 brake horsepower from the standard engine, and you gotta remember this vehicle only weighs 1150 kg, so it's extremely lightweight, produces a ton of power, a bit too much power for what's actually in my opinion, but oh my word, is this car absolutely exciting. And unlike most hot hatches, well, the car doesn't really feel like it's struggling with this amount of power. It's handling this level of power extremely well. Even when it comes to cornering, it's an absolute dream. When you get on a power, it isn't lighting the wheels up, the car isn't struggling for traction. It is at like the perfect level, and look there, you can still have fun. The vehicle just threw itself sideways, but it's so easy to handle, and it's just such an enjoyable experience. Now the downforce on it isn't the best, but look, for what it is, it's a fantastic hot hatch, a lot better compared to a lot of the hot hatches in the game. And as you saw, we just set a lap time of a 1 minute 40.1 around Kyoto Driving Park. So now what we're gonna do is just go and look at the engine swap we have for this absolute beast. Now we see, if we come on over to GT Auto, well, we have an engine swap out of the Mercedes Benz AMG GT, no, out of the AMG GT3 from 2020. We have a Group 3 engine going into this vehicle. It will cost us 340,000 credits, but we see it immediately pumps the power up to 614 brake horsepower. However, we do see the weight also increases, but the capabilities now with this engine does increase because we should see a lot more power being put into this little hot hatch. So what we're gonna do now is spend our 340,000 credits and see now how big of a change it actually makes to the Mercedes Benz, well, to the A45 AMG. In the tuning shop we see, well, with it being a race car engine, obviously we have a lot of parts that are not applicable for obvious reasons. Now look here, your normal stroke up engine balancing as a race car engine, it's made to perfection, so there's not much else we can improve upon it except, well, your high RPM turbocharger. And with this engine, well, it shoots the power up to 789 brake horsepower. This in fact may be a bit too much power for this AMG, so we're gonna slip in a fully customizable LSD, step on an increased body rigidity, and, well, that's about it, because once again this AMG was already fully upgraded with max weight reduction and all of the best parts possible. The car does have a decent wide body. It's not the widest wide body possible, but it's still gonna add increased width, which should help us with cornering. And with this level of power, I think that is absolutely needed. So what we're gonna do now is just take it back out onto circuit and see how good this vehicle actually handles the V8 now in it. Fully upgraded A45 AMG with a racing V8 in it. The tone, I was expecting more acceleration wise, to be honest with you, but we are still doing 280 kilometers per hour before we come into the first corner. Oh, the front right wheel is screaming, you can see the smoke. Yeah, I know, you can feel that there is understeer at hand right here. But it's so smooth. I was really expecting a lot more of a handful, but that simply is not the case. It's so simple to drive. The acceleration's on point. Like the responsiveness, absolutely incredible. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Just a little bit of slidiness. You know, you can still have fun with it. Who said hot hatches are boring? You know what I would love to see come to, okay, I'm talking about hot hatches, the Audi RS3. But I mean, hey, there's a list of so many cars that need to come to, okay, but that's not what we are talking about today, because we are talking about this little rocket. Yeah, well, it's not even that little, but you know what I mean, you know what I mean. This A45 right here, the power level is still perfect. The vehicle doesn't feel like it's overpowered, it doesn't feel like it's struggling whatsoever. So we just ran a 1 minute 40 again, which look isn't the best. I mean, I am sliding all over the place, the gears, I'm like letting it bounce so long, I'm not shifting up when I need to. Like, it could be so much faster, but due to my driving ability, we see, look at that, I shaved over a second just in that first sector. The capability that this vehicle has is absolutely incredible. Shift, come on. Look at this, it just wants to go. It's so points and shoots. Oh my word. Ooh, ooh, boy. Yes. Oh, this is such a fun vehicle. Oh, this is incredible. Come on, turn power, shift power, come on, let run, let run, let run. Look at that, over 7 seconds shaved off the first lap. We just ran a 1 minute 33.0. This is absolutely incredible. This vehicle, oh my word. How does it sound from the interior? Ooh. The gear changes, the deep bellow of that V8. Interior cam sounds absolutely incredible. But regardless, whether you're in interior, exterior, this is one strong vehicle. But you know what I actually want to do? With it having a race car engine, we gotta use it for money grinding. We gotta see how good it actually is. So what we're gonna do, well, we're gonna leave Kyoto Driving Park now. And not just because we crashed, but we're gonna leave the circuit here and take it around the WTC 700 to see how good this vehicle truly is against some actual race cars. And well, can it make us some money? WTC 700 around the one, well, we see the car is over 700 performance points. We're actually at 747.65, and we need to come down to 700 or less. So first things first, we need to purchase our racing hards, our intermediates, ballast, and most likely a power restrictor. With that purchase, head on over to tuning sheets. First things first, tire compound, drop that down to racing hard, see how far we went. 730. 730 is, it's still far off. So what we're gonna do, first thing, Shire full 200 and bring this forward. See what that did. This is gonna handle like an absolute nightmare. We have racing hard tires. This is a suspension setup I have in it. If you want to copy it, by all means you can. Then this I have not touched, I didn't see the need to. We see downforce, that's at 33 in the front, 150 at the rear. Fully customizable ECU is at 99. Ballast 200, -12 for the ballast positioning. Power restrictor we didn't even use. I wasted money on that. The gearing, I think, okay, we'll set it to 320. We might have to change that. High RPM turbocharger, everything else is locked there. Carbon ceramic brakes, well, carbon brakes, racing brake pads, as you can see, all the stages of weight reduction possible, body rigidity, and then we still have your clutch and flywheel with your propeller shaft being carbon fiber. So this is now the setup, under 700 performance points, and we're gonna see now if it's actually good at going around the WTC 700. So when it comes to lap times, well, we see the first lap I did a 3 minute and 59 second lap with fuel consumption being at 70%. This was with me running on fuel map level 3. With it being on fuel map level 3, I mean, it's a good mix between power and lean. So I mean, the fact we set a sub 4 minute lap time is absolutely insane, and the fact is it's very consistent, it's easy to understand and easy to maintain. Now I was able to run 3 laps before diving to pits, which means you should only pit twice if the weather's on your side, but if so, well, you're gonna be absolutely golden. The car absolutely dominates. I lapped every single vehicle by the end of the race, and this is still with me spinning out, getting penalties, and just not having the cleanest run possible. But thanks to the fact that the vehicle can travel well over 300 kilometers per hour, it makes it a lot easier of a challenge. So the Mercedes Benz AMG A45 is fantastic with this V8. It is an absolute dream, and it is an engine swap that I highly recommend.